we go. Okay, hold on. I say hug. Hold on. Ouch. Hold on. Hang on. I'm like in pain. I'm like, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. So, Layla Ali has a new show on the Bounce Network called Everyday Health, and I'm checking it out. It's really cool. I'm like, oh, okay, yes. I just smashed this Tres Leches cake. Tres Leches cake officially going. There's still food in the refrigerator. Like, I got hella chicken meatballs. I got a gang of it. I grabbed a big old thing of chicken meatballs. I grabbed dressing, like a big thing of turkey stuffing, and corn. The little corn. Oh, that corn was good. The corn stuff gone. I ate it. It was amazing. The corn pudding or whatever. Corn pudding gone. But it's hella chicken meatballs and dressing and kale spinach left or whatever. And so, I put that in the refrigerator. But oh my gosh, my body is just, everything is sore, like physically sore, like from, activity. Like my knees and my ankles and feet and my side. Like that is, I have a weird feeling in my side. That's just, hold on, let me, right here. I'm like, ow. Ouch. And so I'm trying to get myself, but the swelling in my legs went down. Like, that's what I appreciate the most. It's like, that's motivation alone, just to like lay here. Honestly, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get my legs back to their regular size. All this damn walking and physical activity and stress on my legs and feet, because I'm always moving. And I'm a driver. Like, I love driving. I love to drive. And so, I ain't drove in like two and a half, 3 years. I drive, honey. I be driving. So, which also, gives your legs and stuff rest because you're sitting down. But I'm like, hold on, guys. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Uh-oh. Hold on. Good morning and happy Saturday. Awesome folks. I'm still getting it together. Like, I tried to go to sleep for like an hour yesterday or whatever. Not even sleep. Like, I first started, because it's on Bounce. I've been watching Bounce the whole time. I was just like, I'll leave it. Oh, they're going rock climbing. Cool. Yeah, rock climbing is fun. So, I was chilling, right? And I had reached this level where there was just way too much stimulation, way too much whatever, and I couldn't even focus on what I was trying to do. And I was like, all right, shut it down. Like, just mental health break, shut it down. Shut down everything for an hour. Like, technology, phone, I turned off the television. I like everything. Just be quiet. Like, no, nothing. Just like shut it all down. And I did. And I just was like, oh my God. I like really needed that. Like, just no noise, no nothing for a little bit. And then the next thing you know, I was like drifting off into sleep. And I was like, all right, well, let me figure out my game plan. Oh, yes. Because post offices are still open until 1. Today's Saturday. So I can at least do that. Like, I got interrupted with that the other day with the post office being closed. And so I was like, fuck it. Let me go to FedEx and go get my documentation because I got to send that in. And I went to FedEx, and then I went. Oh, then it was time to go. I made an appointment with Equinox, and so I did that. And I made an appointment with Equinox, and I have a what's it call it with Gold's Gym. And when I went in there, it was Gold's Gym is actually like really legit. I like it. I like it, and it was cool. I was like, well, shit. Let me also put in the application. Excuse me, since y'all hiring, that way I can just get on down.
Introducing Perks. Millions of dollars in deals and free food nationwide.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Download the Grubhub app today and get free delivery on your first order.
Hi again. That belongs to me.
That was an interesting little commercial. Let's see. Hey. What's poppin'? What's Gucci? Driving makes me so sleepy. I wish I had that time. Girl, I love driving. Oh my gosh. I've driven cross country 4 times. 4. You get you a good ass soundtrack, okay? You get all your favorite music, and then you gotta get movies. Well, this is what I do. Like, y'all ain't gotta do what I do. But I ain't never had no incidents on the road, though. I don't know. I go into a different zone when I'm driving, though. Because, I like driving. And so I'm all out looking at, the landscape, and I'm looking at nature. Oh, shit, look at those clouds over there. I'm one of those. And so, if I see some, cool landmarks or something, I'm all in it. I particularly, most importantly, love the sky. And the way the sky changes, when I get into different regions. That's how you catch, okay, let me turn this down, because I feel like I'm competing with the TV now. I like this Lizzo song and stuff, but I feel like I'm competing with the television. I get to see, you get to see, purple sunsets and, cute shit that you don't ever really see. I'm from the south side of Chicago, so, when I leave the city, you feel me? It's always cool to see new stuff, and I'm talking about from the Appalachian Mountains on the East Coast to San Diego is beautiful. Driving into San Diego, when you're in SoCal and you're leaving LA and you're doing the whole, whether you're going down the 405 or the 5 and you pass through Oceanside and all those places, it gets breathtaking. When you're on your way to San Diego, it's very, very nice. I've never done the drive from San Diego to Baja California or whatever to see how that changes when you go to actual Mexico, even though Cali used to be Mexico. We know this, but as you go into actual Mexico, I have not done that drive. But I've been to Cabo twice now, so I've been there. Dude, I've been trying to get my body to act right. I got up to go to the bathroom an hour ago or whatever, and felt like I wanted to fall to the floor. My legs just was blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, help! I was like, what the fuck is going on? Shit, let me do some stretches and stuff while I'm talking to y'all. My legs just was ugh, bitch, we tired of you. You don't treat us right. It just gave out. I was like, oh, okay. All right, let me sit my ass down. And that's what's been going on. I've just been battling with, keeping these elevated. Because, they're coming down. They're shrinking. See, look. They're shrinking. But it's sore. There's some other stuff I want to share with y'all. Let's see. I am my mind feels like jello right now because, like I said, there was so much going on. But I got videos that I was supposed to release that I haven't released. Because it's weird. Like, even yesterday, right? I was on such a natural high when I went to go check out that office space. And once he took me on the tour and I saw the full possibilities and range of what's possible and what's possible for me, I was like, oh, this is about to be lit. 2020 about to be lit. What the hell? Yeah, yeah. And I'm the type of person, like, I need a target to hit. I don't like, I like in archery, right? I'm not trying to arbitrarily get these arrows and just start shooting. No, I want to hit the bullseye. I want something going on. And so, I like what I saw so much. And I was like, this is exactly what I need. This is exactly where I need to be directing my energy. And also for a lot of reasons. One of the ways Starbucks became my place, you guys, of where I go to like get things done and do stuff is because, I write, I do things. And when I'm at home, home is a place where, number one, home is a place where I escape the world. Okay, I escape the world, and I get into some form of escapism just a little bit, so that's when I'm checking out TV to see what's going on. But then also as a comedian, you watch stuff because you need to know what's going on, and you need to have references. Like when stuff is popular, even if I don't like the shit, like when stuff is popular, I gotta watch it because I need to know who is who, so I know what is happening, For instance, right, I wasn't really big into Love and Hip Hop ever, right? But when, stuff started happening on the show and, things make the news, you'd be like, well, who the hell is Mimi? Like what? So now you gotta watch because you gotta see who's Mimi. And it's like, well, what do I think of this Mimi character? Okay. Oh, okay. So Stevie J be bullshit. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. But there's a Jocelyn. Oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? There be like stuff going on. And this is just an example, but I'm just saying, like, you be like, I got, I be having to know. Just like, what's the show I watched solely because I needed to know what was happening? That show, Kitty Boo Boo or Boo Boo Kitty, or no, Boo Boo Kitty, that's Empire. That's, the Anika character. But, it was a show with a girl, and she was overweight, and it was like her mom or whatever. I forget it now, but like whatever that show was, I watched it because I needed to know. Like, well, what are they doing, and who are they, and what's her thing, and okay, because I got to know. You staying at the friend's house? I am. What are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything? People in their comments are so weird. Shawnee Poo was good. Okay. What happened? Okay. Sally's back. Sounds like Trump with a wig on. So does JoJo's Beast. So does this person. Like, people are, dude, it's literally not even 9 a.m. Like, the amount of hatred. Honey Boo Boo, thank you. Oh my goodness. Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, she sound like Trump with a wig on. She won't last at dude's house for long. No, bitch, I'm here for the weekend. Mind your fucking business. Like, dude. How you look for office space? It's called saving your money. I'll show you. You're young and stupid. You don't know. What else is going on? Okay, yeah, that part. So, okay, great. I just had to block some people real quick. Anywho, folks. So, yeah, I'm just getting my little energy together. And yeah, when I have my cribs, like, that's what I do. Like, my normal routine when I'm in my own place is, I've learned, I had to teach myself this over time, which is why, being abruptly pushed out into the streets, like, kind of fuck shit up or whatever. But, I got myself into a habit of, I don't move. I don't do anything until I get inspired to move, until it feels correct. And I had the luxury of putting myself in that situation. because I was taking care of myself. I had my own place, bills was paid. I was doing it, and things were working the way they were supposed to. But and I learned from becoming that way and doing things that way that you're really at your optimum peak of like energy, inspiration, tasks, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you give your body enough time to catch up to you and catch up to all of that. And I mean, it's your own, it's something where you have to take responsibilities for your plan. So FYI, let's say, for example, let's say I got somewhere to be at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., right? So you would make the effort to try to get up by 5 or 6, knowing you got to get up at 9, get up at 5 or 6 and wake up and get yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like that, and have it, together where, all right, now let's journal real quick. Let's write down what we thinking. All right, cool. Let's write down some goals, some ideas. What comes to mind? I used to do this thing called 750 words a day. Back when I was on my what's the name shit? Julia Cameron's book, The Artist Life. When I was on my Artist Life shit, I was waking up early to write 750 words a day. And that was just like a little sacred practice that I had, on top of like some affirmations and some stuff. And then I get up and I make my breakfast every day. And if I didn't feel like making breakfast, I would, get oatmeal, because oatmeal is amazing for you guys. For all my people that want to like tone up and stuff like that, like when you really, really want to get fly on your nutrition and fitness shit, oatmeal is the greatest. Oatmeal, and then cut up some raspberries and put it in there. Raspberries is always good when you want to burn belly fat. Smelling like dumpster juice, bitch, you wish. This is how I know there's people in here that are fake as fuck and they're like comedians or whatever, trying to act like they trolls and anonymous. Because I got a text message 3 hours ago that made absolutely no sense about somebody putting 2 and 2 together about where I was, and I was just like, huh? I was like, I haven't talked to any actual people as far as where I'm at and what I'm doing. And not only that, where I'm at, I haven't made that the what am I trying to say? The central focus of what's going on. Like, a friend of mine is doing something that's nice for me, and that's it. Like, that's the end of it. That's it. That's it. That's all. And it's so interesting how people are trying to make it into a whole lot of extraness, and that's how I know who people are. I'm looking at the phone like, so you motherfuckers got together and had conversations behind my back, and it's obvious, and y'all trying to play like y'all are so horrible. Y'all that's why y'all not famous. Like y'all shitty. Y'all are terrible at playing out a scenario like you don't know what's going on. Like y'all fucking suck at it, and it makes it obvious. It's like, first of all, I haven't talked to anybody except him in physical like reality. Nobody but him, right? And I just been minding my business the whole time. I've been responding to a series of like messages that I've been getting. People like sending me messages and texts and shit on the sly, and I've been outwardly posting and being like, saying how I feel, but I ain't spoke to a motherfucker. So it's like, for people to be like, oh, all of this, is like, okay, so clearly y'all have a conversation behind my back. Like, there's no other way that would be, going on. There's no other way. There is no other way. Like, I'm not talking to nobody. So what, how are y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's like you motherfuckers got together and had a meeting and shit and started talking. It was like, let's join her live. And y'all join my live and y'all start like posting like little shit, and it's like, yeah, so clearly y'all are talking to each other. Like, clearly. It's obvious. Like, so why? See that part. Okay. No. That ain't true. And once again, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, y'all can just sit here and do that. Continue to do whatever y'all do. I'm gonna be great. Clearly I am. Shit, I'm shutting down trains and shit and all of this other stuff in Los Angeles. I'm clearly that important where even me going on a food run changes the entire course of LA Metro. Oh my God. It ain't hard to tell. It's not like this shit ain't rocket science. Yes, I do think. Do you really think people be having a meeting about you? There is a Facebook group that's a private group with 1,000 members that's all about me. Yes. Yes, I do. Because who is fucking that lame to do that? To even be a part of a Facebook group about another person? Motherfuckers with nothing to do. So, you know, people ain't got nothing to do. That's fine. Okay. Your obsession with me is crazy. How about that? What they do, shut the train down. Yeah, go back 3-4 lives ago. You'll see it when the people come on the train and say that it's now out of service. And it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But they was doing that with that. And then there was a bus that I was on. A motherfucker laid out on the bus. Just laying out on the ground. He wasn't... Nothing looked wrong with him or nothing. He was just laying there on the floor. And it was like, is he going to get up? And it was like, no, we're waiting on the police to come get him. Oh, so now we're waiting on the police. Man, fuck y'all. Like, I ain't finna do this. Like, dude, people are sitting up here like, they are butthurt. They are literally butthurt that I just don't give no fucks. And I'm going to continue to move forward. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, and that's how I got here. There was so many things that was happening and I didn't get no fuck. I just kept doing me. And it was like, then people wanted to take it to the next. Well, we gonna make you give a fuck. I still don't give a fuck. And then it was like, well, you gonna need this and you gonna need that. And then so it was like, no, but I don't need it. So then people wanted to make me need it. And it was just like, why are we stuck on me though? And it's like I said in the live, like, you know, a couple lives back, just go back and go and check it out. It's like, you know, I was on social media. That's why I don't have a Snapchat. Fuck Snapchat. It just allows too many shadow people to follow you and you can't see what's going on. And I didn't like it. But, you know, I was on social media. I was living my real life, doing what I do. And I had peace. I was happy. I was just mad at my damn business, being myself. And I don't have to lie to kick it. I just don't. I never have to. Like, and so, and here's also the true thing too. Sometimes things are cool. And sometimes things aren't that hot. It's not that dope. And the thing about social media has a way of making shit look like it's hotter than what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it has a way of making it look like 10 times flyer than what the fuck it really was in reality. And so, and I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not posting and doing stuff for others. I do shit for myself. You know, there's like, even if I'm taking like something as like, corny or like regular as say a gym selfie or some shit, I'm doing it for me. I noticed something, I was like, oh bitch, you better get it, hey, and I felt like documenting it, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like it's all for me, like, you know what I mean? Now, what I'm learning, what my work is to learn how to use social media not just for me, but to be aware that there is an audience following you. And they want to know about you. They want in on your life. And, you know, if they like you, right, they want to see what you do. So you got to share what you do. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, I'm serious. Like, I had to learn that because, like, I seriously was just like, okay, hey, picture. Because, okay, I've been on, like, I'm 37. I started with MySpace, right? And MySpace was just your world. You just posting your world and you minding your business. You know, and Facebook was that way too when it started. Facebook was just for college kids when it started. Yeah, I mean, people forget. But Facebook was just, you know, you sharing what you're doing and this is what's going on and blah, blah, blah. And then they started opening up and expanding and everybody got on Facebook. And then, you know, over time, technology, nuances, you know, made Facebook a little different place to be. But I always, like, just kept it, you know, Twitter was my shit. Obviously, I'm a comedian, and I like challenging myself to come up with funny shit or interesting shit or just statements in 140 characters. But I'm over. They like went after my social media so many times. I don't care. I haven't even began to start a new Twitter account. I'm just like, fuck them all. Like, all of y'all suck. Like, they retrieved this Instagram account, but I was angry. I was like, because I like expressing myself, as somebody who, is shy. Well, I'm an introvert, extrovert. It comes in spurts. But, I grew up a kid that didn't really talk as much. Like, I was capable, but I would save my words for, when I felt that I was needed. And I would just watch. I was a watcher. I would just sit back and watch people more than I spoke. And but when it was my time to speak, God damn it, I want to speak. I want to say what I gotta say, or be heard or whatever. And so I'm just trying to see what they're doing on this show real quick. It escalated. Oh, that was cute. Oh, that was cute. They're an athlete couple. That was cute. That's cute. Okay, anyway. Look at this weirdo. Same story again. The fuck is she talking about? Anyway. Sis, you're a scammer. No, that's your president. Your president is a scammer. That Cuban link bitch is a scammer. That bitch got in my shit last night. Cause she was mad that everybody is like figuring out that she's a fraud. It's like, yeah, alright, bitch. All that shit you was talking in my comments, all that shit you text me. Pictures sound good. Where is it? Wear that shit in real life. Drive that car. Do all that shit you was like sending me, texting me. Like putting this shit in my text message. Okay, so drive, bitch. Do what you doing. Do all that hot shit you got going on. Do it. Do it. Bitches is so phony out here, dude. Dude, she's been sending, like, that's why I was cursing her out. The bitch emailed me back when I was in New York. On my email account that ain't even affiliated with this account. The bitch emailed me. The bitch emailed me and the bitch texted me. And I'm like, why is she texting and emailing me? I don't text and email her. Why are you texting and emailing me? And shit is sweet until people say the wrong thing and run up on you in public. And I mean, that's like for real. I'm like, that's when you gotta warn people, yo. But for real, I'm from Chicago, and people keep going. But that's nice. But once I take my hand and knock your face out, like, what are we talking about? Then where do we go from here? And all of that shit could have been avoided if people were being mature. I don't have energy for that. I don't have time for it. Somebody just sent me the thing for a studio that's $575, and I'm like, but I don't want to live in San Pedro. Like, I'm sorry. No. No. I don't want to live in San Pedro. I don't want to put my money towards that. That doesn't motivate me. It doesn't make me feel nothing. I liked where I was. I liked what I had. I liked what I was doing. And it's like, okay, fine. I don't have that. I ain't doing that. I can build something else. I'm going to build what I want. I can't, it's not my fault that, somebody isn't where they feel they need to be. What is my fault is all the time I spent on it. And so I just don't want to, I don't want to spend any more time or energy working toward it the way that I was working toward it. I'd rather switch up my strategy. And that's it. That's all. So, yeah. But I was looking like, bitch, you emailing me all that stuff. Well, pull it out. Like, I got receipts for everything I did and do. I could post my pictures and my furs. Like, that's why I don't talk about the shit. For what? It's like, I don't even own the shit no more. I fucking, when I got it, it was for, and y'all can see it was cold as fuck in Chicago. Holy shit. But when I moved to LA, I kind of looked dumb having a big ass fur. It was like, I would stare at it in my closet like, when I'm wear this at? I was like, well, I mean, I can just keep it, and then when I go back to Chicago, I'll have it. I can wear it on the plane. And I was just like, and I was just like, I don't think I need this. And I was like, fuck it. I sold that shit and furnished my apartment. The Gardino. That's what I bought. Because my apartment that I moved into, that's when I moved into that Gardino apartment. And it was a 1-bedroom. It came with a garage. It came with a washer, dryer, hookup, all that stuff. But it ain't had no stove. It ain't had no refrigerator. It ain't had none of that shit. So I sold the fur and bought that shit. Because I'm practical. And I was like, when the fuck I'm gonna wear it? Like, it was like 80 degrees and shit in Cali and stuff. I was like, and I just be looking at it in my closet like, I feel like I don't need this. My mom felt the way at first. Like, she was like, damn, you just, I was like, I mean, but, okay, what would you rather me do? You want me to tell you I need a refrigerator and a stove, or what you want? Like I buy all my shit. And I always do. I buy all my shit. Like, you want to come to Cali, you know you got somewhere to stay. You know you got, I'm a cook. I'm gonna have a wash. I didn't end up buying a washer and dryer, but a dinette set and all that shit. I had all that shit in my place. Like, when you come here, like, you got somewhere to be and all of that, but that shit costs money. It's not free. I always have to explain that to people back home. It's like, even these plane tickets, me coming to see you, that shit ain't free. I didn't teleport here. What the fuck y'all think? And it's not coming from you. And y'all, so what do you think? Like, what do you? Until people start being responsible for what it really costs, that's when people start to go, oh, this is getting expensive. You think? So let me do me, please. Like I said yesterday, dude, I know the value of $1 because of where I've been, what I've been through. I know the value. And I'm somebody that I decide, like, I know what it costs. I don't want to pay that for that. I'm going to do this. I do that. I negotiate with things, or I'll look around. I'm one of those people. Like, that's who I am. I mean, but people win, including myself, in the long run by me being this way. I can save people a lot of money and a lot of time. But whatever. Like, people was trying to force me to, like, spend my money to do whatever, and I was like, I don't want to do that. We did that 1,000,000 times and it didn't result to anything, and all it's gonna do is get me followed by Trump and his stupid, like, the motherfuckers he's paying off to follow me and trail me and all this shit, and then people gonna call my locations and come up with, like there was this bitch from Detroit that was calling every hotel that I stayed at. Every hotel. A bitch from Detroit. And I'm like, I don't know that bitch. And, okay, so anybody can call this place. It's a public place. They can look you up on Google and have your phone number. That don't mean what they saying on the phone is true. And I was like, and furthermore, because of the situation I'm in, if you oblige them, thank you for helping my lawsuit. So, Muse Pay, what up, baby? You everything, let you tell it. Bitch, I am. It's just me playing small is also what got me here. Because had I not been so modest in certain forms, in certain ways, I wouldn't be here either. But I be trying to just allegedly stay in my lane. But, yeah, there's no fucking way that this shit would have blown up to the level it's blown up with if I wasn't a force to be reckoned with. So we can just cut that out. Fuck, you wouldn't even be in my live right now. You motherfuckers be clamoring to my lives like... Alright, Living Single came on. It's one of my favorite shows. I love Living Single. Sorry, y'all. It's a troll account. I know it's a troll account. She texted you really. Why are you shocked? I've been posting this shit since November. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You sound like you're her or her friends. Run a rock and run, throw a rock and run, motherfuckers. I posted the email, dead ass. It was from her little fitness account. Don't you think that since you're out, I was like, bitch, who is you? Number one and number two, do you really know what's like, all right. I was like, yo, that was a violation. That was a serious level of, I don't fuck with none of y'all, including him if he gonna be involved in it. I'm way grown. I'm way past that. I gave him the grown speech in the beginning. I told him the same shit Chelsea lately told his ass. Oh no, I'm too old for this. That's how she broke up with him. She said it and he said it. She was like, oh no, I'm too old for this. Like, what you doing, I can't do it. I'm too old for it. I gave him the same speech. Which, in the beginning, made him, like, kind of go, oh, I can't get away with this the way I thought I was. And he switched up a little bit. But then, you know, it's the other surrounding people in the background that created the other shit. Because we always sell out ourselves. So, whatever. But I told him in the get-go, I'm like, I'm divorced. I'm too old for this. I just too much. What you doing is too much. Okay. Living Single is on. And I'm gonna get up and shower. And I need some coffee. I feel like I done killed this cake. And I'm just like sitting here. I'm finna get a jump on my, because there's somewhere I want to go, and I'm gonna have to layer up on clothes because it gets real chilly, and I just don't want to wear my blue sweatshirt again. I just kind of want to do something else, and especially since I wasn't planning on spending $25 on food yesterday. But people kind of left me with no choice with all this fuck shit that they was doing. People just keep fucking themselves out of opportunities. And they keep pushing me like I don't care. And it makes me care less. Like, we had $500 to work with, and niggas was being stupid, and now I don't want to talk to them. Like, bitch, I'm finna get office space and call it a day. Work on my book and all kind of other shit. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get out of here. How'd she get your info? He fucking gave it to her. What the fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Y'all gonna stop acting like y'all don't know who the fuck I am. And see, she's an idiot because, bitch, it ain't, like, it's not a nobody with the brain can look at what's happening and not figure it out. It's like you idiots tell on yourselves. Like, y'all are stupid. Stop being stupid. Stop being out here doing stupid shit. And we won't have this unnecessary drama. Like, stop being dumb. Now watch. Motherfuckers gonna start, because they got a double back and double pedal and back pedal on there, all that stuff. They're gonna be breaking their neck to try to make posts that like disprove what I was talking about. And while they're doing that, I'm gonna turn my back and focus on what I'm working on, because I don't fucking care. I'm too old for this shit. I'm on my lethal weapon. I'm too old for this shit. Alright, I gotta go. Peace.